Wedge politics, I mean, it's probably got a pejorative association in the sense that, as the name implies, it's about dividing people. So it certainly can have a negative connotation to it. I think, though, it's also fairly applied in the context where you're saying, I want to be able to explain to people in terms that they understand or that they find relevant, the way in which my campaign or my candidate or cause is different from the other side. One of the examples I use in my book, I used to be a reporter at the Calgary Herald during law school. So I'd work weekends to make money. And, if there was a big car crash on one of the local highways, the photographer who was on duty and I would jump in his car and we'd head out to photograph it and document it if it was sufficiently dramatic. And what we would observe in every single instance was the same thing, is people slowing down to take a look. The reason why I kind of use that example is those are the same people who say that they oppose negative politics or negative political advertising or so on. To me, the notion that you ask people about so-called negative stuff, if I say that to you in a poll, are you in favor of negative political advertising? Well, what are you going to say? It's like asking you if you favor death. You're going to say, well, no, I oppose that. And my experience is if you're being critical and tough about the public record of an opponent, so their quotes, their votes, things like that, not their personal life, but the things that they've done on the public record, you are entitled to criticize those things in a democracy, and people are entitled to hear about it. And that's not wedge politics. That's just telling the truth about an opponent, who's seeking high public office. Harper's entitled to criticize Michael Ignatieff, and Michael Ignatieff's entitled to criticize Harper, and they're both equally entitled to rely upon issues or themes that create a clear differentiation between the other guy and themselves. And I know people call that wedge politics, and guys like me have used that, say, oh, you're just playing wedge politics. It's like saying, you engage in spin. What's spin? Spin is editorializing about your opponent. It's editorializing about yourself. Dalton McGuinty's a great guy and Tim Hudak's not up for the job. That's part of the whole exercise, and I don't find that objectionable or disagreeable. I think it's just the way it is.